you haven't heard already, there is a protest going on with Dharmann, which is basically the fall of Dharmann. I'll explain more as the video goes on. If you've been living under a rock and you haven't heard about the protest going on with Dharmann, basically all his OG actors are making a huge protest because they're not getting paid, and a lot of actors are getting fired or they're getting very low paid. So I'm gonna pop up the video about Colin made, I believe. He'll explain it better than I can.
I have an explanation about it. Essentially, as an actor at Dharmann Studios, I am just a contract player. I have no employment there. I am just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And it just is not sustainable. And there are a lot of issues at hand here, but one of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Dharmann Studios can afford rent. This is a show that has millions of views across multiple social media platforms. Videos are shot, edited, posted, repackaged as new videos, reposted in other places over and over and over and over and over again, racking in millions of views, ad revenue, all this sort of stuff. The studio has continued to expand for some time. My entire tenure there, when I first started, we shot everything, as I've told you guys on lives and things like that. We shot everything in an apartment building downtown, in an apartment, not even the building. Occasionally we would go to the garage of that building, but it was really just all in one apartment. And now there are 3 sound stages in Burbank. But things haven't really gotten better for us. And again, I don't want to go into specifics because it's kind of a big thing and it's really just between us. But I think that people should be aware of why we are protesting, why we are out there right now. We've been talking to a lot of actors. It's the same. Everybody feels the same across the board. The trouble is there's a culture at the studio of if you talk, you're out. So we decided to come together as a group and talk collectively with our boss, Dharmann. We sent a letter to him, a hard copy and an email. The email was CC'd to the head of production as well, so that we made sure that Dar got it, but it was addressed to Dar. It was delivered to Dar. That letter was forwarded to the HR department, which we are not employees of Dharmann Studios. We are contract players. So exactly what we have to do with HR, we're not entirely sure. But it was forwarded over there. We were contacted, said we could have a meeting to discuss our issues. That meeting was pushed several times, changed on us. When we finally got to the meeting, we had reiterated that we wanted it to be with Dar. Dar was not there. And we said, well, we are not going to have the meeting until Dar is here. You guys can be here, the head of production, the head of HR. That's great. We'd love for you to be there too, so everybody's on the same page. But our meeting is with our boss, the person who signs our contracts, Dharmann. Thank you very much. Please get back to us with a time for the next meeting by next Tuesday. Just a time for the meeting, not necessarily the next meeting, but by Tuesday.
So now that Colin explained it, so basically they're not really employees, they're just contractors. They don't get paid. And a lot of people can't afford the rent of it, and so they're making a huge protest because Dharmann isn't showing up to the meetings and stuff. So this could potentially be the downfall of Dharmann. I'm making this a short video since I don't want it to be too long. I'm just addressing the situation right now. If you want more information, you could go on TikTok, see the full video, because I didn't put the full video. You could see all the protests going on. You could even check out other people's YouTube videos if you want to. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.